on the track.
Peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Sling. Hoping I got another story time. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? But yo, this one is about how I was ducking the bloods this one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, not because I was scared, but it was just like, I just didn't want to get jumped. Like, you know how these dudes be giving it up. You know what I'm saying? Some days, you with the shits, you don't care what happens. And then other days, you don't want to go through that shit, man. But anyway, before I even get into the video, I just want to appreciate my followers, the subscribers, the people who be sharing, people who be liking. I did start a membership, like I made a video, but I made an intro video for that. But yeah, I want to appreciate y'all for your support and the love and the community building that we got going on here. So boom, right? Like I was saying, when you are an individual that been jumped a few times, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been jumped, like that shit don't feel good, especially if they jump you good. You know what I'm saying? Like if they jump you good, that shit don't feel good. So some days when you already been through that, it's like you don't wanna, like you're not even trying to like even get into that type of scenario or situation. So it was kind of like that, you know. So the same thing happened. Remember I told y'all a story when I was in the streets, when I was with my mans. Like I was with the girls, we had the liquor, we had the weed, and then these dudes want to come get crazy and fight. And I'm like, yo, bro, what's this about? Like I ain't trying to do this right now. I'm trying to get the shorties. Like, come on, man, what's going on? But anyway, so boom. So I was in that. All right, so I was in the Crip House, and this is one of the things that I don't be liking that these dudes be doing. Right. So boom, I was in the Crip House. It was a dude that was in the Crip House, and you know how these dudes be. Dudes be in the Crip House, they ride the Crip wave. He was a neutral dude. They get to the Blood House, they ride the Blood wave. That's just how some of these weirdos move, right? So boom, he used to be in the Crip House. So this is a dude I got into it. Mind you, it's a one-on-one situation. Why are you trying to point me out to people? This is what I don't get. Like, when I was in the Crip House, you know, I snuffed them. You know what I'm saying? Like we squared up, like. It was that, like, you get what I'm saying? And now, when he see me on the corridor, I was going on medication. You know, he want to point me out to the Bloods. Like, I guess he was telling them, like, yo, he Crip or something. I'm not even Crip. The shit is crazy. But anyway, so the reason how I ended up snuffing him in the first place is one of my mans, you know, he was Gotti for now, you know, he was Honduran. He was Crip. So he told me that this dude had made the whole situation hot. Like, I think I told y'all this. So he basically told another dude about the drugs that the Homeboys was kind of like dealing, and then he made the whole situation hot. The CO was my little Haitian joint too. Damn, but anyway, I don't even want to get into that. But boom, so the Haitian chick ended up getting fired. Like, nice little CO. She was cool. Like she was. They gassed up because they said I beat him up for her. So I had the green light with her. She was really like feeling the kid because she thought I beat son up for her. But anyway, me and dude was in the same house. My mans was downstairs. They had moved him from downstairs. You know, once you snitch, they kind of like move you from the crib or put you somewhere else, or when you're in danger. It was mad dumb because they still left him in the Crip House. And if you know the Beacon, the Crips was on one side and the Bloods is kind of like, you know, throughout the rest of the building. So he still kept them in the Crip House. But anyway, so the Homeboy was like, yo, he told me about the situation. He was like, yo, can you like, he said, yo, like, you know, like rock that nigga for me like once or twice, you know what I'm saying? Like, but in my mind, I'm thinking like, it's other Crips there. Why you not asking your homeboys to do that? You know what I'm saying? But he tried to be on some Garifuna shit, Honduran. Like, it was a few Hondurans that was there, and we kind of like was cool, all of us, because we Garifuna, right? Anyway, the reason I really did it was because I was trying to get out the house, right? Like, I was just like, it wasn't really like to be down or to be praised for that shit. It was really to get out the house. I just wanted to get out the house, get back to the other crib, because I just had got sidelined at the other crib for some dude I didn't even know. Shit was crazy. So I was just trying to get back to the other crib, because, you know, it was cool in the other crib. This crib was, man, older dudes. The other crib had, like, younger people. I was there for a while. My son YP was over there, the dude I did an interview with. So, yeah, like, I was trying to get back to the other crib. So when the captain didn't want to move me, my mans already had told me, like, yo, but I came straight up to this dude. You get what I'm saying? Like, I approached him in the cell, and I was like, yo, what's the problem with you and such and such? He said, like, oh, we ain't got no problems, whatever, whatever. And then he started to get crazy and gangster and said, like, I don't care if he sent 100 Crips. Mind you, I'm not Crip. I ain't Crip. So I was just asking, what's up? Like, boom, we leave, we go to medication. But anyway, medication, whatever. So this is how the whole situation happened. This is how I rocked the dude, right? From when he came back, I was like, yo, like, I woke up on him, you know, we was face to face, whatever, whatever. So, you know, we squared up, rocked him twice, dropped him, like, after that, whatever, I got packed up, went to the box, came out. So this was like a few months later. So now I guess they probably on something like, yeah, we can't keep him in the Crip House for whatever reason. So they move him. So I also used to take meds, you know what I'm saying? I was a little, you know, I'm a little bug, man. I be trying to tell you, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. But anyway, so I was on meds, right? Cause you know I used to be bugging out. Nah, I was really on meds because when I was in adolescence, it was like this thing going around, like if you get on, like if you act like you MO, like mentally off, that's what they used to call it. If you act like you MO, like they won't take you to the box for like fighting and stuff, like because they gotta like kind of like watch you or whatever. But then what they started doing is when you got to a certain amount of days over your head, because they used to just keep the days over your head, but like if you got to like 100, 200, like they was just like, nah, we take you to the box. Like some dudes used to be just wilding, but for smaller days, like double digits, like they was kind of like letting you rock. Sometimes even triple digits, they was letting you rock if you was MO, right? So but I also I went down there, I said I had trouble sleeping. I was really trying to get Seroquel, if y'all know what that is, but they gave me some other shit, right? Some other sleeping shit. So I was like, all right, whatever. So boom, anyway, so I was going to meds, right? I'm going to meds one day. So like I said, like when you go to meds, sometimes you see the courts coming back, or you see other people going to meds. Usually they do the meds by like section. But like I said, like they don't close off Crips see bloods all the time. Visit floor, school floor, like the pins, like they see each other all the time. You feel me? So not like the story that some people try to paint, like they don't see the bloods, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they be seeing each other. You know what I'm saying? So my house went to medication. When I go to medication, I was coming back from medication, and I think the dude was on the other side of the corridor or whatever. So when I was coming back down, and the dude, matter of fact, I think they was coming out the yard. I'm bugging. But the medication and the yard was like right next to each other, if you know the beacon. Like when you come back from meds, the yard is like, when you come back from meds and you go this way, the yard is like right here. And like the med shit is right here, and my house is this way. So when I came down, I seen dudes, I seen son that I got it in with, and he was with these, you know, he was in the blood house now. So he like, he spotted me. It was crazy, like, cause he spotted, it was like the intersection right there. So he spotted me, and he was like I'm thinking he was gonna try to get crazy, but then he just started like, yo, he started like calling dudes, like he started like trying to tap this dude, right? But it was so crazy because it was mad people, like, so it was like the house, it was just like mad other people coming through, like it was just like mad traffic, you know what I'm saying? That shit was like a crazy intersection, you know? So when he did that, I kind of like, cause the other dude don't know what I look like. You get what I'm saying? The other dude don't know what I like. The other people that he pointing me out to, they don't know what I look like. So I got kind of low. Like I was just like on some, oh, he trying to mom, he trying to get crazy. So I got kind of low. So like it's mad people, and then they had to go this way because their house was that way. My house is this way. So they couldn't just bust a Yui and come back because it was just gonna alert the guard. The guards is right there. There's mad shit going on. Like, so they wasn't gonna be able to do that successfully. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it was crazy. And then he was like, kind of like, so I'm like getting low. I'm like getting low, and I'm just like, cause I already know what it is. Like this shit is like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little 1-2, or like, and then after that, every time you go to court, you got a situation. So what's the chances that I'm gonna see this dude in the pins when I go to court? It is what it is. If that happens, it is what it is, right? But I never seen him in the pins when I went to court. But yeah, Them dudes didn't know what I looked like. And he was just kind of like, I still see him kind of like trying to find me through the crowd, but he was short, you know what I'm saying? So like, he was trying to find me through the crowd, and you know what I'm saying? I survived another day, man. I was just like, man, this shit crazy, man, this shit, you know? And you never know how hard, and I already know he was telling them I'm Crip, you get what I'm saying? Like, so dudes will lie just to get you smoke, homie. Like they would tell somebody you they op just to get you up out of there. Like, I've seen it so many times. I've seen, like, if you was cool with the blood and you came to the Crip House, dudes might try to be like, yo, I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and vice versa. So shit was crazy, man. But like I said, man, sometimes when you used to getting jumped, or you already know what that shit feel like, you kind of like, some days you just don't want to go through that shit. Like, some days you just tired, you just, I mean, if it comes, it comes. You gonna bust it down, you gonna get crazy, you gonna do what you gonna do. But for the most part, bro, that shit is not like no fun shit like to be going through, you know what I'm saying? And like my mans used to say, he used to have this thing, he used to say, if a group of dudes approach me to jump me, and I snuff one dude and I put him, and I run and I get up out of there, he said, I wanted to fight. He said, cause y'all wasn't supposed to let me leave. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't supposed to let me leave, but I ain't put nobody out. I ain't punched nobody. I ain't doing none of that. I got to live to fight another day. But let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe out there. Peace.